Watch this short video to get 30 minutes of uninterrupted listening.
Spring driving is here, so move up to the iconic style and bold sophistication of a Cadillac.
Get 0.9% APR for 72 months, plus current eligible non-GM owners get $3,500 total purchase allowance. The 2021 XT6 and XT5.
Enjoy the next 30 minutes of uninterrupted listening.
I am the jester, my job's to entertain, and it seems that soon enough it too will be my job to reign over all that you see, over all that you know. As the king is slowly dying, any moment he could go. Yes, the king is slowly dying, any moment he will go. Soon I knew what caused me to awake. With a new shutting out with no more reason for concern. Soon you will see the world will turn up on its head again. Just to hope that you can see it before you're dead. Foolish king, you say it in empty meaning on your throne. But in my time away, you've ended up alone. All the power in the world could never save you now.
black and white and black and white and black and white. No do one green and blue and red. The radar only plays in black and white and black and white and black and white and black and white. No do one green and blue and red. The radar only plays in black and white and black and white and black and white and black and white. No do one green and blue and red. The radar only plays in black and white and black and white and black and white and black and white. No do one green and blue and red. The radar only plays in black and white and black and white and black and white and black and white.
Shorties. Okay, here we are. go into Safari. Quotive. Alright, so there are 2 more pages of Fengston. I would try to read this in the best way possible, but I forgot how to read. So, General POV, man talk, age 16. Claw unraveled his eyes and kicked his legs through the moss cracking through the wood of his home. He put on a pair of tan shorts and a large gray sweater. Claw sneaked through the doors to check if his parents were asleep. To his fortune, they were. Okay. Oh, yep. Alright, so, anyways, that's not where I left off. Elated, Claw made his way to the bathroom and opened a tiny drawer that contained his mother's makeup supplies, including a tiny eyeliner. At the forced request of his father, he had been majoring in law school and knew well that him expressing feminine features would portray him in a way that would be unlawful. But today would be a day for him to express himself. He fiddled around with his dark blue tuft of hair and posed in front of the mirror a few times. He couldn't help but laugh at his stupidity. Oh, get over yourself, Langston. You'll make yourself look a fool. This is your first time meeting the king, yeah? Might as well be presentable, Claw spoke to himself, his British accent heavy as he had just woken up minutes ago. He heard Heaving pounding at the door. Oh no, I cannot curse right now. Claw Tyrone Fangiston, you better not be playing around with that makeup again, Timothy, Claw's father, yelled from outside the door, a bottle clanking in his hand. Claw rubbed his temples in disbelief. Oh yeah, Dad, then you better not be drinking that crappy beer at 7 a.m. in the morning. You're meeting the king himself for the first time with me, and you're gonna look like a depressed rat on crack. Claw retorted as he quickly washed the eyeliner off and tidied his hair. He exited the room and brushed past his father to make his way back to his room. One day, you ungrateful crap, I'll whip you up into a real man, Timothy yelled as he walked. Claw exposed his middle finger. Only if I can do that to you too, old man, he smirked. Timothy shuffled his way over to Claw and held the collar of his sweater toward him. Take a good look at me, you little spawn. Look at the success I've achieved in my life. I got a wife, an ungrateful kid, and my drinks and cars. I deal with all of this bullcrap and keep myself alive in the process. All of this makes me a stronger man than makes me a stronger man than you'll ever be, you softy boy, he whispered. The strong scent of beer overpowered his words, which made Claw's nose wrinkle in disgust. Claw allowed his father to hold his neck to the wall. A sad thing you forgot is that at least I'm not a drunken sad excuse of a male with a worn accent and slashed tires of all of his expensive cars. And here I am, an empowered 16-year-old boy with more success in my life, and I haven't even graduated. All of this makes me a stronger man than your rotting corpse will ever be. Catch you at the king's feet, darling. Mum's driving me now. In a well-conditioned Audi, that is. Claw shoved his dad's hand aside and locked the door to his room. Claw inhaled slowly and put on the suit that he was specially tailored to wear to meet the king. It was a velvet-textured suit with a thin, compact shirt underneath. His black pants were ever so roughly roughed his way through his large spiky tail. Mum, stop the car. I'm ready. Are you sure you're all right, Clawsy? This is your first time meeting His Majesty. Don't you want a moment to get yourself mentally prepared for it? Mary, his mother, exclaimed in worry, through her room that was across from Claw's. Mum, I couldn't have been more elated to meet the man responsible for bearing my middle name. I'm currently pissing my pants, Claw replied in a monotone, sarcastic voice. That's the spirit, Mary chuckled. All right, I'll be waiting outside. All right. Claw skipped out of his room and started walking towards the car. I'm ready as I'll ever be, Claw stumbled as he walked in. Claw's POV, first impression. I was a tiny bit nervous meeting King Tyrone, despite my sarcastic social exterior. Meeting the whole king will be a rough piss for me. The car stopped and we were at the place. It was tall, golden, pretty much cliche. He didn't put much effort into the exterior. Many people lined the gates waiting to be seen. I gulped. What's wrong, hun? My mother asked. I got a hold of myself. I may, or may not, have forgotten to wash Dad's underwear, I said in a very worried tone and then burst out into laughter. You always concern me with your little jokes, Claw. I gotta whip those words into shape, my mum chuckled from the front seat. Well, good luck with that, you wrinkly donut, I snickered. I exited the car with my mother. It was Southeast Prince custom to meet the king with your bearer or legal guardian. It was a little thing I picked up on. As we entered, I realized the blinding white tiled walls with a velvet red carpet leading to the throne. The guards looked so intimidating, but I just sneered and kept my head up. A few minutes walking later, and we're at the main doors to King Tyrone's throne. A guard looks me up and down. Oh, okay, so yeah, I wore a tiny bit of eyeliner. What's it to him? It makes me look cute, so that's honestly his problem. I give him a look and whack his foot with my tail as I walk in. As I stood before the man himself, he had a greyish yellow coat with purple eyes and a beaming golden crown of diamond jewellery. I caught a sudden wave of deja vu, but I left it behind. My memory's crap anyways. Your Majesty, I'll stand in the corner, my mother insisted as she backed away. So, you're Claude Fangiston? King Tyrone asked firmly. Claude Tyrone Fangiston, sir. I mean, Your Majesty. My middle name was, after you, I said embarrassingly. Well, I figure you're here for my blessing to continue living within my kingdom, is that correct? King Tyrone continued. He already seemed disappointed with me, but I didn't mind. Yes, Your Majesty. I also have submitted documents to, prove my education, so if I might step up to the throne, sir, you may. I walked up to him slowly with a bent posture with a bunch of documents. Oh, fix your posture, would you? And what on yin and yang's good name are you wearing on your face? The king cringed. My apologies, King Tyrone, and, this is eyeliner. It says here you're majoring in law school, correct? King Tyrone snapped. Oh, yes! I'm going to graduate with high honors and a master's degree in law, I stumbled. Well, aren't you a disease? A man like you should be pursuing agriculture and more, well, manly fields. And not only that, you're passing yourself off in a feminine manner. Not good for your first time, King Tyrone growled. My head started to spin. I was going to flunk this so bad. I looked over to my mother, who was sweating bullets, worried for the outcome. And also considering you are majoring in law school, how in the hell have you committed 3 major felonies? My heart dropped. Your Majesty, what felonies have I committed? I stuttered. Well, since you asked, you've committed impersonation of the opposite sex about 17 times throughout your life. You've shown immediate disrespect to your higher-ups and known officials around 74 times, according to your legal record submitted by your father, Timothy Michael Fangiston. And lastly, the worst of all, you do not practice proper royal etiquette and you choose not to obey me. Many times. I stepped back in horror. My dear friend, all of this is punishable by execution, and since your life has no more significant meaning, considering your clothing choices and your overall decisions, that might be what I look into. Your Majesty, please no, I hurried. Getting testy now, aren't we, Fangiston? Will I see how it is with you, then? Guards, read off his execution note. My body froze. I couldn't think. I looked in shock to my poor mother, who was already in cold tears. I quickly jerked my head back to the guard, looking around and pinching myself in disbelief. The guard presented the scroll. Claude Tyrone Fangiston, you have committed 3 massive felonies more than 3 times despite majoring in Southeast Prince Law School or SPLS. Considering this being a massive offense to both His Majesty and to the family name that is Fangiston, the King His Majesty sentences you to immediate execution. Choice of execution is drowning in the dead oasis ocean. You shall be cast in the waters from close family of your mother's choice. May yin yin guide you, bless your wicked soul. No, you can't do this to me, you filthy... I screamed in terror. You may strip him down completely and bring him to the dead oasis. Mary Fangiston, do you wish to drown Claude? Who do you wish to drown Claude from your immediate family? Tyrone said coldly. I stared blindly at my mother, hoping she would beg for my mercy. My life. Okay. I don't know how to read right now. Anyways, Claude's being a low-key savage, so I'm gonna just respond to that. I'm going to finish the book and then I'm gonna put back on the music and start drawing again. Sorry. She didn't shed a tear. She looked away. My heart sunk and I bared my teeth in utter betrayal and anger. His father, Timothy Michael Fangiston, she said sternly. She didn't even say goodbye and stormed outside the palace. That psycho bitch. She left me to die. So it will be. Oh no. Wait, I forgot how this is written. Oh. Sorry, I'll read from Timothy Michael Fangiston. His father, Timothy Michael Fangiston, she said sternly. She didn't even say goodbye and stormed outside the palace. That psycho bitch. She left me to die. So it will be. He shall be stripped and brought there at once. Get to it, Tyrone ordered. Guards started hovering over me, tearing off my clothes and dragging me over leaving me ass naked in the middle of the palace. I was thrown in chains. I felt a heavy and awkward figure approach me. My father. He sneered at me and grabbed me by my chin. We stared at each other for a good 2 minutes, only exchanging hate through each other's eyes. Like what you see, Dad. Finally happy I'm dying, I said with a huge smile. Couldn't be more happy, he growled as he grabbed my chains. We can always make another one. Oh, I'd love to see you try. Kill me and get it over with, wouldn't you, old hag? You're probably next to die, you crappy old man. I laughed like a maniac. I didn't even contemplate death at this point. I was for some reason soothed. I wonder why. I was so worried earlier. I know I'm gonna die, but am I really? Before I knew it, I was engulfed with the waves. Oh, death, just take me now. I felt my breath run cold in a satisfying way, too. I was ready to leave this crappy planet. White surrounded my eyes. This was the end of my life. Yeah, it wasn't. Okay. As Spike will very bluntly state, yeah, he isn't dead. But anyways, yeah, I'll link the book real quick. Alright, mic's off now.
empty sunset, waiting for the embers to say glow. And I don't know all I've ever seen before. What clusters of poles waiting for the world to burn, waiting for the hearts to close down, waiting for the world to burn, waiting for the hearts to close down. I can't see the whole super memories, the first run all again, the people that die all again. Say we take what it meant to love out. Say we land any that work is ordinary. Nice to the tribe of poverty, waiting for the road to run. So ever since she was a child, she always knew how to get her way. Just act a little bit wild and someone will surely come to play. It's a truth she took to heart, but humility and she didn't come with age. She's born the blade with her toddy, but always center stage. Toddlers raise the ball louder and louder, rarely shimmy on festival power. Flower ending up black and white, sing the one that only candle green. Talking the flames that went higher and higher, royalty without crown of fire. Setting a blaze and extravagant, sing the one that only candle queen. Addicted to adrenaline and always looking for attention. Thought to be so genuine when she suddenly met with apprehension. The fighting has begun and she'd do anything to get ahead, like using deep left leg around and sweeping each other into the bed. Toddlers raise the ball louder and louder, rarely shimmy on festival power. Flower ending up black and white, sing the one that only candle green. Stoking the flames that went higher and higher, royalty without crown of fire. Setting a blaze and extravagant, sing the one that only candle queen. But there's hope for you still, before it all comes to fall. You just need to chill, it's not the end of the world. She just can't help but be this way. She lost her true self long ago. Now all her friends have pushed away because the caricature is all they know. Toddlers raise the ball louder and louder, everyone rushing to get some of her all alone. In a black and white, sing the one that only candle green. Heart with the flames that went higher and higher, touching a broken crown of fire. All alone in a final, sing the one that only candle queen. What a pity, the candle queen.
I tried to pray for a new reality. So come to me, we can change night to day. A tide of moths seem to know a different way.
Don't remember it, don't return to
Oh,
it.
Father tore at the umbilical cord. There's nothing left in the bottle keeping me scored. We'll abandon the scenery in the rear view mirror. Up and behind the white noise, pack up your bags and throw out the toys. 3 strikes of honey and comb, 3 voices down from the gramophone. A vivisection of me, you did the start of a mystery. Say hello, honey and comb, 3 voices down from the gramophone. Returned with an object in his hand. There's so many things that you'll never understand. So come to me, we can change night to day. You'll hold my hand so you never go. God returned with an things that you'll never stray. God did the word that the Father. A spider breaching with poison on its lips. To get out of here is to promise me a kiss. The abandonment of scenery in the mind of mother.
Don't remember it, don't return to it.
So with the noise of the dead and a halo over my head, at last honey I come, 3 voices down the hall alone. A vivisection of me, done by God for all to see. Say hello, honey I come, 3 voices down the hall alone. A vivisection of me, done by God for all to see. A vivisection of me, done by God for all to see. all the same. There's many things from where we came. Show us while we're at the board. Nothing lines up anymore.
Turn around in the bottom of the ring. Go back the fear that you make us burn my tears. So in the never mind. You worry about me. We've disposed of our contention. Do our best to avoid addiction. Just accept the things you know will make me so. Wait, what is going on here? I'm a little love inside. Contemplating philosophy and things that scare me. Why not try to let go? I'm feeling love further. I'm a loving change. So take a good look. This is me. This is what I've come to be.
This is what I've come to be. Love like a sweet forgot the apathy that's tied in us. Hearing now our every thought. Everything is show and tell. Things are played off somewhat well. All because we were at the board. Nothing matters anymore.
Laughing along, dancing along, playing along, night and waiting for a day, peering it, looking for a toy, and feeling around, messing around, looking at you, why, and laughing along, losing along, looking at you, why.
I wonder what should I do? I feel feeling now the more the right. So the melody sing, fallacy sentence that see me surely you've always known. I'm a little out the source, first impressions reborn. This is what I've come to be.
This is what I shouldn't be.
This is what I wanna be.
Want a break from the ads? If you tap now to watch a short video, you'll receive 30 minutes of ad-free music. Yes, really. If you tap now to watch a short video, you'll receive 30 minutes of ad-free music.
Not in my house. No, no, no.
Jimmy, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico?
Happier than Dikembe Mutombo blocking a shot.
Get happy. Get Geico.
Enjoy the next 30 minutes of uninterrupted listening.
Inside their little world they tried to be understood by all that came of it was a mess. So sorted out in conversations, devout apparitions would save their horror nonetheless. Once more, their heads are caving in. There's a window that jarred on their conscience. Once more, they're left remembering to the people who picked up their arms and blinked, carried on.
Watch this short video to get 30 minutes of uninterrupted listening.
Door problem. Not in my house. No, no, no.
Jimmy, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico?
Happier than Dikembe Mutombo blocking a shot.
Get happy. Get Geico.
Enjoy the next 30 minutes of uninterrupted listening.
Bit by bit, I'm gonna get my bricks out in the sticks. Bit by bit, I'm gonna build my house.